When I came to the university, one of the things I wanted to make a priority was the faculty.
Elon University President Leo Lambert believes in Elon's tenure system. Since starting in 1999, he raised the percentage of tenure and tenure-track professors to more than 80%. Tenure creates a permanent relationship between the faculty members and university, making it hard for them to lose their jobs.
So it's somewhat of a safeguard for both the faculty and the university.
And the students.
But only for those students who have a close relationship with tenured professors. Sociology student Ali Poggi lost that safeguard.
Dr. Peliquin called me right after she found out, and I was just like, you're joking, right? I said it in a more profane way.
Sociology professor Dr. Lisa Peliquin is Poggi's advisor and favorite professor. Elon denied her tenure this year.
I was just absolutely devastated. I mean, I couldn't believe it. Nobody's more deserving than she is.
Once denied tenure, a professor is allowed to teach at Elon for one more year before having to leave. Peliquin told us she was too upset about the decision to talk about it, but Poggi says Peliquin draws people to sociology and engages students in the classroom.
What makes Dr. Peliquin a great professor?
Oh my God, what doesn't? She's really, really invested in the lives of her students. She shows so obviously that she cares about their well-being, and she brings out their potential. I mean, she's really inspiring. She keeps things interesting in the classroom. I mean, she makes you want to learn more about the subject.
On Elon's website, under the headline Engaged Learning, is a picture of Dr. Peliquin traveling with students.
When did you kind of establish a special relationship with her?
We hit it off right away, and the first time we actually met wasn't even in class. It was outside the sociology and anthropology house, and we just started chatting, and it was just kind of funny because we were like, oh yeah, you have a nose ring, I have a nose ring, you know, we're serious about school.
How do you deal with it? How do you comfort a student that is really upset that their favorite professor is not going to be here?
It's frustrating because I think individuals believe the process was arbitrary or unfair.
Poggi was one of those students who contacted the president about the decision.
A system or an institution or whatever it is, a process, doesn't work if it's not rewarding the people who are best at what they're doing. So no, it doesn't work. It's immensely messed up.
You think it works?
I think it works.
University Provost Stephen House operates by the book.
I do not believe that mistakes are made because the handbook clearly describes what is expected.
He says the faculty are a part of the process that determines their fate. There's a faculty-elected committee which pores over tenure-track professors' portfolios.
The moment tenure-track professors begin here at Elon, they'll start putting together this. It's a portfolio, and it contains everything they've done. And the three major areas the tenure committee looks for are teaching, scholarship, and service.
They take it very, very seriously. And yeah, it's a challenge, and certainly some tough decisions have to be made. And I would imagine these faculty lose some sleep during this process.
The committee isn't alone in making the tenure decision. In addition to their vote, the professor's dean and university provost also have a say. The decision is then sent to the Board of Trustees for approval.
So do you think there should be changes made to the tenure process here?
It needs to be at least reevaluated. I mean, because there have been a lot of decisions recently that have made people unhappy.
Supporters of Dr. Peliquin created a Facebook group, calling on others to send emails to Elon administration, boycott the Ignite Giving campaign, and nominate Peliquin for Faculty of the Year. Students have been upset about previous tenure decisions, but this time, professors are also questioning the university's decision to deny Dr. Peliquin. 30 Minutes obtained this email from 5 tenured professors in the Department of Sociology and Anthropology to the faculty and staff listserv. It says, quote, "All of us supported her tenure application in the strongest possible terms." It goes on to say that, quote, "Elon has created a review process where those who do not know one another make judgments based on materials submitted in binders."
What do you think the effect is on the students that Dr. Peliquin's not going to be here anymore?
I mean, I feel so bad for the people who never get a chance to take a class with her, you know, or have taken classes with her and wanted to continue working with her, and they won't be able to do that. You know, I'm a senior, I'm graduating, so I'm lucky that I've had this time with her, but the future Elon, I guess, students will never know what they're missing, and that's really sad. Like, I wish that she could inspire everybody the way that she's inspired me.
Do you think the process works?
I do. I don't necessarily think any promotion and tenure process on any campus is perfect, and I think we always have to be looking to adjust.
The university is currently doing just that. There's a committee in place to evaluate the process, set up before the most recent tenure decisions came out.
There would be some things that I would tweak, I would modify a little bit, and I've had the opportunity to meet with the committee that's looking at this and been able to express some ideas on what I think might be modified a little. And I think what's going to come out of this process will be a really affirmation of what we're doing here, but maybe with some components that might maybe modified a little bit.
How would you feel if this was you?
I mean, it would be absolutely devastating. I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I don't know how she keeps teaching.